This is going to be a little bit of a quick video as I am very, very busy at the moment. Hi, I'm Annie, by the way. And in this video I will talk a little bit about what videos you can expect from me in the month of July. Now, July for me will be filled with reading pulp fiction and modern pulp fiction that is published quite recently, and mainly pulp fiction magazines. So you can expect some GarbAugust recommendations, which you can read in the month of August. GarbAugust is a reading event hosted by Ollie over at Criminale, and it is all about the celebration of pulp fiction and pulp non-fiction, which I always enjoy very much. Now, I've read the Paperback Fanatic and I thought it was just excellent. It is a magazine that is all about the collecting of pulp fiction, pulp novels, pulp magazines and paperbacks. And in this issue, or I think expect in any issue you buy, there are not only interviews in it and articles about pulp novels, there are also articles in it about pulp publishers and hypes and trends, and there are a lot of scans of beautiful book covers in it as well, and the layout is very reader friendly. And so as a former graphic designer, I always appreciate it. So if you don't know what to read for GarbAugust, there are many suggestions in the Paperback Fanatic, so I can highly recommend you pick up a copy of that, so you can expect a review of that next month. The first issue of Black Cat Weekly is a combination of old pulp and modern pulp, and this first issue is a huge issue as it contains two whole pulp novels together with old pulp short stories and new pulp short stories. I've only read the modern pulp short stories, so you can expect a review of that. I think it is only available in an e-book copy, but I can highly recommend it. This first issue has also a complete novel of what's his name? Garner, the one from Perry Mason. Oh, I forget. But I can highly recommend you pick up an issue of that. Then I read Dark Lane Digest, and this first issue contains some strange and twisted stories, and there were some excellent stories in it, but also two stories that just weren't for me, because, well, one was more of a riddle. I'm not a puzzling type of person, and the other one was a little bit too fancy for me. Not as in fancy pansy, but as in fantasy. I have to say fantasy. But it's not because they were badly written. I think the writing style was of excellent quality of both of these stories, but they were just not for me. And the layout is very yeah, it's good. The layout, it's really, and the size of this magazine is very, you can take it anywhere with you. And there are some illustrations in it as well. So that is nice. So I can highly recommend you pick up a copy of Dark Lane Digest. Then I'm currently reading Twisted Pulp magazine, and there are some really excellent short stories in this. I haven't read everything in it yet, but the short stories in it I found just excellent. This magazine is, and I quote, neo-pulp and mock schlock magazine. I never heard of the word mock schlock. Have you heard of the word mock schlock? I haven't heard of it. Anyway, the short stories were excellent. There are also interviews in it, which were not very, I didn't think very much they were that good. I found them a little bit superficial. So, but if you buy this, you buy it for the short stories, and they are just excellent. That alone is worth buying this issue anyway. This issue is March 2023. I bought this because I liked the cover. And there is an interview with the illustrator of the cover in it as well. Then I have Mystery Magazine. Mystery Magazine, and I am really looking forward to reading this issue. Well, I'm looking forward to reading Mystery Magazine for the stories, but not this issue because the layout is kind of crap. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit of a nitpicky kind of person because I used to be a graphic designer, but the margins should have been bigger. The white margins on the sides and the inner margins, white margins, they should be bigger, and the lines should have been shorter, then it would have been more pleasing to the eye and more comfortable to read. Then I also have an e-copy of All Your Stories magazine, which is kind of crap. Is also kind of crap. Not because I'm judging the stories which I haven't read yet. No, because this e-copy is kind of crap when you have a small Kindle. Because you can't adjust the font size and you can't annotate it. So, yeah. It's the font type is for me too small to read on my Kindle, but I have recently bought a bigger e-reader, so I will be reading on that, and I'm looking forward to what All Your Stories magazine has in store for me. I've also ordered an issue of the Alfred Hitchcock mystery magazine and an issue of the Ellery Queen mystery magazine, but they haven't arrived yet. I've ordered them back in May and they still haven't arrived, so I've send them an email in asking what went wrong, if these issues are lost in the void between America and the Netherlands, or what went wrong. So I hope I will receive them sometime very soon. Now, I have no idea what I am going to do about Eurocomic Thursday, as I haven't looked in the recently published Pulp comics that were published in Europe and were also translated into English. I haven't looked into that yet. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I think this will be a little bit difficult search for me. So maybe I will look into some British comics. Maybe I can find some British comics, pulp comics, but I haven't looked into it just yet. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. As always, thanks for watching.